We want to bring in NBC News legal analyst Misty Marris. And Misty, this has got all of us talking here. Kohberger has already been convicted. He pleaded guilty to the murders. He was asked in court if he did so under duress. He said no. Can he really now back out of this a year later and claim he didn't do it?
So when a plea agreement is reached, one of the things that happens is the right to appeal is waived. But, Tom, there's one path that cannot constitutionally be waived by a defendant, and that's what's called seeking post-conviction relief. And that's generally on the basis of ineffective assistance of counsel, saying that a plea deal was not voluntary. And those are the paths that it appears he's going to go down, and he's going to try and fight this. But to your point, and I watched that hearing where he changed his plea to guilty. The judge asked him every which way you could possibly imagine. Is this voluntary? Did you do it? Are you guilty? Did you have counsel that was sufficient? And the answer was yes, yes, yes. He also swore several written documents that he signed and swore to. So getting over his own oath, the own representations that he made, that is a very, very high standard. He can make the challenge, but it's a tough, tough uphill battle for him.
Well, didn't he do this in order to essentially avoid the death penalty? And in his interview with The Times, he says he prepared the documentation to challenge the case on his own. And we know one of the experts who worked for Kohberger's defense had argued that this was a crime committed by multiple people. Could that be what Kohberger is trying to get at here?
So, Tom, if hypothetically he overcomes the initial threshold for this challenge to be heard by the court, and then you're talking about briefs, maybe a hearing where he sets out the arguments about his legal counsel, was he coerced into pleading guilty? Those are all the arguments we could potentially hear. If he's successful, the result is a new trial. And because of that, that would mean that the death penalty is potentially back on the table. So we would be starting from square one if this challenge to his plea is actually successful with the court. Again, I think that's a really uphill battle, but that's what he's seeking. He's seeking that trial at this point.
Okay, in a sentence or two, very quickly, what do you think are the chances that he's able to get back into court and restart this whole thing?
Incredibly, incredibly slim. Outside black and white evidence of coercion or misconduct, very unlikely.
Misty Marris, as always, great analysis. Thank you very much.